go where? Like, where do you want to go? To do what? For how long? With who? Like, you have to answer all these questions. And it was, hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking once again. And for some reason, I'm just feeling good today. Just feeling happy. I don't really know why. I guess some of the things that I get to be doing like in the morning or whatever, or maybe it's just a good day. Today I decided to share truth things about living in Canada without family that you might really not know if you don't really live in Canada, or probably if you already live in Canada or in another country that is not really your home country, that you might be able to resonate with. Or if you don't really live in Canada and you might want to like live in another country by yourself, things that you probably should be aware of prior to that. So let's get into things, truth about living in Canada without your family. And mind you, these are just my opinion, these are just my experiences. There are so many things that you can learn about living in Canada, but I'm just gonna share some of the main things that really stand out for me. Let's go. So, the first and most important thing and exciting thing that everybody is always looking forward to, including me, I was looking forward to that, is freedom. Yo, if you are living in Canada and you really don't have family, you have so much more freedom compared to somebody who lives with their family. So you're like free to do whatever you want, whenever you want, go wherever you want, no restrictions, no nothing, and you just have freedom of movement. Even those people that live with family, they have the freedom of what they want, but it is kind of limited to a certain extent. If you are from a black household, and probably like you know that you're never gonna have like 100% freedom as long as you're living in your parents' house, so you're always going to adhere to some rules if you want to live in the house, unless you're married or you move out, which is unlikely or probably likely depending on what your family is like. Yeah, so the first and most important thing is freedom. It's always exciting. You get to go out with your friends. You can go on a trip. It doesn't, you don't really care when you're gonna come back or who you're visiting. You don't really owe anybody an explanation, and it's always exciting. Who doesn't want that? Because honestly, like when I was living with my parents, and you go where? Like, where do you want to go? To do what? For how long? With who? Like, you have to answer all these questions. And it was my family, my parents were so strict. So I really didn't even go anywhere. Even to the neighbors, even next door, they should know where I am. They should know what I'm doing and why am I even going there. What is it that I'm looking for that is not really in the house? So you get that here. You don't live with your family, you don't have any of those issues. You don't have to give explanation to anybody. So that's one. With that being said, that freedom, you guys, it comes with a cost. Yes, you have the freedom, but it comes with a cost. When you now, on by yourself, just in your house or whatever, or you really don't have one of those crazy nights or trips, it gets lonely, yo. It really gets lonely. So loneliness, yo, people get into depression. Like, it's worse, it's terrible. It gets so lonely if you are living in a country like this by yourself without your family. It gets lonely. And one of the things that makes it worse is if you are an introvert, then like you really don't have so many people around you, like you don't really connect with so many people that much. So you're usually just like by yourself, and you don't really have family that know you, that are there for you and all that kind of thing. So you really tend to be like they tend to feel lonely, like feel isolated, and it is just so hard, and depression really hits, and that's why I like start to get all those mental health issues and all that, because you're lonely, your family is not there, and even if you can just FaceTime them, it's not really the same as those people who have their family with them at all times. If you're an extrovert, on the other hand, like you really get to like connect with people, you form new families or friends that really end up becoming your family, or you just connect with other families that might like you and really like just have you as one of their own. So you really don't really have that much, you don't really like experience loneliness and find it to be a really big deal. But if you're an introvert, guys, it really gets tough, it really gets lonely. And another thing that makes it worse, Canadians, you guys are so big on holidays. Okay, so like Christmas holidays, like on Easter, on Thanksgiving, every holiday, like, which is one of the things that I really love about Canada. They make use of like a really good use of every holiday, every season, everything. They celebrate everything. You understand? So family is really big, like in Canadian like society, and people like really love to get together with family. So when it is one of those times where it is like a family holiday and like it's during Christmas, let's say, everybody goes home, goes to their family, like they're having family get family get togethers. It really, like, I don't know why I'm laughing, but like it kind of like hits when it is that time, especially for me, yo, it really hits. And um I know so many people might relate, because I don't know, I'm kind of an introvert in a new setting. I'm both. I'm an introvert in, like in the new setting. I'm just, you're gonna find me really quiet and all that. But if I am really like, I know the people, I have hung out with the people for a couple times, then I'm an extrovert. I'm loud, I'm crazy, and nobody would think that I'm an introvert. But if it is just like new people, it's always hard for me, and I'm just like, I just feel lost. So during the holidays, everybody goes to their families, and they have dinners, So that means even those friends that you had connected with are with their families. Those friends that you had that are extroverts have been invited to other like events with different other families, and it's what you're doing. Yes, you're just by yourself. By yourself. I don't know, whatever you choose to do, but you're doing it alone. And if it is a holiday, you might not even have anywhere to go, like maybe like go out or do something, because places are closed. They are closed for family. Those people that were supposed to be there, they are with their families. So you're just by yourself. That's when you realize, like, oh, okay, the freedom is gone. Now you need family. So like loneliness, you guys, it really hits, and that's just something that anybody should be aware of before moving to like a different country by themselves. So like the third, probably last thing that gonna say, it also ties in with having not having family, is like when you need help, you guys, like family will always pull through for you. If you're sick, you guys, sometimes I'll get sick and I'll be so scared, because everybody is busy. Even those friends of yours, like they are busy, they care for you, right? But like they also have their own life, or their own like, families, or they don't even have families, so they're just like doing everything for themselves. So like you really don't feel like nobody is really like at an obligation to like look out for you or do like anything for you. People do things for just because like you connected, and they're just nice people, right? But it really like hits differently when you are sick, or you need some kind of help, or you don't drive, you need a ride, anything, or those kind of connections, or you have, there are so many things that we need like family for, like you're having some financial crisis that you could have just called your parents, or just like, money is tight, you don't have a job, you can just, go for your parents' place and just sit there for like a month as you work, and maybe and like save up and, do your own thing. But like, because you don't really have family, it's just so hard. It's just you, you know, me, myself, and I. basically. You know, it's just you. You're your own mom, you're your own dad, you're your own everything. So you're always supposed to be really like planning ahead, you know. Man, the struggle is real. Not to say that living in Canada or living abroad with a family is a terrible thing. It is really good, but that does not really mean that there are no struggles that somebody's gonna meet along the way. So honestly, I just wanted to like share it and just highlight some of the struggles that I see to be really like big when you're living in a country like this without your family. There's so many other like good things as well. As I already like talked about some, but yeah, that's what I wanted to share. So if you like resonate, if you resonate with this video, tell me what hits most for you. Like, what is it that one of that thing that people really don't talk about or don't think about that is really challenging when you're living in wherever you're living without your family. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I really want to hear what it is like. What is your experience? What is it that hit most for me? Like loneliness does hit it for, because man, you just need your family. Yeah.